Hello, curl friends, wavy babes, and silver sisters. My name is Carrie-Jessica. I am so happy to see you again, or happy to see you for the first time. Today we're going to be styling this wavy shag. This is the first time since I got this haircut, and I am so excited to get started on it. All the stylers will be linked below. And if you would not mind along the way, giving this video a like, a hype, a subscribe, a share, all the YouTube things. All right, let's get into it. All right, I am back freshly washed with my hair wrapped in a t-shirt. I'm trying to get it to not drip down my forehead as I'm speaking to you. I'm going to use all the same product lineup as I used in this video because not much time has passed since then, and that was before my haircut. So we use the AG Hair Boost and Balance shampoo and conditioner. I'll have those linked in the description box below. And then the next thing that I'm going to use is the Curlsmith leave-in conditioner. I don't have my glasses on. It's this one that has pink. All right, now I haven't gotten used to doing my hair at this length, and I'm concerned that I'm going to put way too much product in it just because I had so much hair before. So let's get into it. All right, I'm going to go in with one pump. That's probably more than I need for like my whole head now. I have not really done my hair since I got it cut, but it has been like a week and a half. And the reason why is I got my hair cut. I had a great day that day, and the next day then I ended up getting a head cold and was sick for like 4 or 5 days. Then I had a good day, and then I had a UTI. So like when it rains it pours. Okay, so just with that leave-in conditioner, if you remember, I could not, granted, when my hair was longer, I didn't normally run a brush from the top down, but like I was doing it to show that like I literally couldn't. Whereas like now I can just brush it and there's not too many. Oh, a haircut alone really did so much good for my hair. Oh. It is weird to me that I just don't have length. That is kind of new. All right, and we'll do a little bit of length check because I do think that we're going to grow out again, but in a healthier way this time. So right now with wet hair, we are, you know, we're here. That's where we are. Now the way I did my hair last time is I kind of pulled it all forward, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Not only does it kind of work with the cut that I have because I have a wavy shag now, but also I'm going to try to do things pretty much the same as I did before. Okay, so I have the AG Hair Beach Balm. I'm going to brush it all forward. Oh, I do have bangs with this shag. Now I have a mirror off to the side, sorry. I am going to kind of part it. Not that I am ever someone who's like, oh, this is my hard part and it's directly in the center and everything lines up. Because I also have cowlicks, so my hair is going to do whatever it wants to do. But we're going to give it kind of like some rules at least. You know what I should do? Here, let's separate this. We're just working on the fly here, guys, because again, this is like the first time I've done my hair for real. All right, I'm going to pin that there just because the very top of my hair, not only is it usually a looser wave than the rest, but because of the cut, I kind of want to give it a little extra attention probably. So I'm going to go in with this much of the beach balm, and I'm going to run it through all of this. And let's, I would love to know, for those of you with wavy hair, has anyone used the new Bounce Curl? It's probably not like new, but new to me because I've been out of doing my hair. But there's a Bounce Curl brush for wavy and curly hair, and I'm so interested in trying it. So let me know if you have it, if you've been using it. I'm just kind of brushing through and doing a little shake. But yeah, I'm super interested in those brushes. I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to go ahead and bite the bullet and purchase them. I really wanted to.
What am I talking about?
One of the issues that I had when I was doing this before here on YouTube is I had product envy. Everything I saw other people using, I was like, oh, I want to try it. I want to try it. This time I really want to be careful not to fall into that for myself and for everyone else, because I don't need to be spending money purchasing things that I don't want or need. I'm going to use just that much. And that is the mousse gel from AG Hair. I don't want to fall in a trap of overconsumption. and I also don't want to facilitate an idea that we have to own all the products and all the things. Okay, so we are scrunched and we are pulsed. Now let's do this top section. And I think it might be best if I take this in sections as well. So let's keep this stuff here out of the way for the moment. And I just used a little pea-size amount. And then I'm gonna kind of see if I can't, I've never been good at like going backwards with my hair. You know what I mean? Like that way. But we're gonna try. Okay, okay. I think we've got some good volume with that little section there. And then to do this front part, again, this much, and I don't know how much of this is going to end up falling forward. We'll just kind of have to see. We'll see how she goes. I already think this might be going in a weird shape. I might have not really done this in a smart way. Let's see. Just this much. And this is the tricky part with bangs and wavy hair. I might have just made like a total oval swirl in the middle of my forehead. All right, we're gonna go ahead and diffuse. I'm using the Dyson diffuser. I'll have this linked in the description box below as well. This was a big purchase, very unnecessary. There's lots of different dryers, but my hair does take a really long time to dry, so I have gotten so much use out of this. But I will have it linked in the description. I bought mine through Ulta, and I wanna say I waited until like, it was some kind of a promotion, like you got this % off if you open up an account or something. I don't remember what I did, but I got mine on sale. I don't regret the purchase, but it was so expensive. I don't know that I would do that in today's current economy. All right, I'm gonna hover diffuse first, and then I'm going to kind of like pixie diffuse. I'm gonna try, I don't know how I'm gonna diffuse. We'll just have to see. All right, now that I've done some hover diffusing, I'm gonna go in. I've seen the technique where people are kind of like scooping the weight of their hair instead of like pixie diffusing. They're like scooping it and like hovering. But I feel like at this length, I don't have the weight necessarily, so I think I'm still gonna do pixie diffusing. Now that it's at like a 50% dry, I'm gonna kind of flip my hair side to side just because I do like big volume, so I'm not necessarily looking for like, I want it to stay just like this defined. I like a lot of like movement and volume to my hair, so I don't have a whole lot of hair to flip to the side anymore, but the reason I like to do this, in case I have never mentioned it, so when I have my hair flipped to the side, this side is getting like a hover diffusing, so the root kind of gets some lift going in the opposite direction for how it's gonna lay. And then I also get the pixie more defined for the weight of it on whichever side I'm going, which would be like the very ends of this side of my hair, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of helps create more movement. Okay, we're about dry. I would say we're at like 90% dry. This doesn't look quite as scary as I think it did before, but bangs, man. Until I get the hang of like how they're gonna fall, it's like a big scary unknown right in the center of your forehead. All right, the hair is dry. It does have a cast from the mousse gel. I have just kind of like let it sit for a second to kind of let it cool off from the diffusing, to just also make sure that it is all the way dry, because sometimes if you're using warm air to diffuse your hair, you'll be like, oh, it's dry, and it's not. Let's go ahead and scrunch out this crunch. So while we're doing this, we're just looking for places where you can feel a bit of a crunch, a bit of a hold from the gel, and we're just gonna break that cast up so the hair is like bigger and fuller and floofier. Again, just kind of like changing the directionality while we're doing our hair so that we get a little bit more like movement and voluminous look to it. It's so short now. I'm gonna go in with my fingers and on the underneath, so not like, but from under here, and kind of floof around too. Guys, this Wavy Shag has been scrunched and floofed within an inch of its life. It would be great if I had a chair that actually had wheels, so the 360 is more like a 360 scooch. That is all for me today. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me while I did my hair. Next time I see you, we're going to talk about some late fall into winter hair issues that could come up and what we could think about adding into our routine to kind of combat some of those issues, because it's getting cold. All right, I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye. Oh, again, you could subscribe over here. You could find something else that I've done over here. Bye.